Black Lives, All Lives Matter in part four. First thing I want to address is the two young ladies that interrupted Bernie Sanders campaign speech. I don't know if anybody know who Bernie Sanders is, but I believe he's a Democratic nominee for president. Y'all interrupted his speech, and from what I hear and what I read about him, he pretty much on our side. But that's beside the point. The point is, as I said in Black Lives Matter, All Lives Matter Part 1, you want a motherfucker to respect you, you got to give them something to respect. And that shit y'all did is totally disrespectful and is a fucking joke. And not only will they not respect you, you should have got disrespected. They should have arrested y'all dumbass. I don't know what the fucking outcome was, but they should have arrested y'all. You're not going to get no attention. And the public notice that you're trying to get, you're going to get it in the wrong way. To the two females that was in front of the Cincinnati Police Department that was like dancing or twerking or whatever the fuck they was doing, please make sure that they see this video. You hoes is ignorant. That's what I said. Yeah, you hoes is ignorant because what you did is you call yourself rallying for a matter, for a cause. What you did is made yourself look real ignorant. And you actually turned the cause that you was trying to represent, you turned it into a joke, is what you really did. You just like made yourself like the joke of the day. Like you can't expect nobody to take you serious when you fucking twerking in front of a goddamn police or dancing whatever the fuck y'all was doing. You hoes is ignorant. Yeah, I said it. You hoes is ignorant. Just make sure I got that clear. But we say lives matter so much. So if they matter, we need to do something to like really make them matter. Like, and this video is like slightly like on the political type of level or like on a different level. Like if we really want to do something, we need to hit this shit from all angles. And when I say all angles, I understand a motherfucker supposed to have freedom of speech, but in the same sense, if a person got freedom of speech, why every time a white person get taped or recorded saying some shit in their own home, they get in trouble if a motherfucker got freedom of speech? That's my point. Nobody has freedom of speech. So since nobody has freedom of speech, why the fuck do we continue to let the media, the news, the fucking shit that we watch, why do we continuously let them portray us in the way that they do? You know, you motherfuckers, y'all thinking small, like y'all thinking, yeah, let's go to the police station, yeah, let's go in the hood, let's put up these signs, this and that. But the first thing a motherfucker think is what the news tell them to think. You know, every time a motherfucking black person do something that's fucked up, they start, and you know what I'm saying, they end up getting killed, they start bringing up all this other bullshit, like, you know, the Samuel DeBose, the thing with the weed in his car. Okay, I don't know if he did or did not have weed in the car, but the point is, you motherfuckers didn't find the weed until he was fucking dead. So when you bring up that bullshit, what you're doing is just really trying to deface him, deface his image to make him look like this bad of a person. So the media say, so society say, well, I guess it wasn't that bad, him getting killed. Like you trying to make his life, you trying to make his life a little less worthy, which is bullshit. So what I'm saying, where I'm going with this is, what we need to do is find out who controls the news, what gets put on the news, the way it's worded. And when I say it, the way it's worded, because wording is everything, for the simple fact, let's put it like this. Richard Sherman is a thug because of the way he talk, and that's just the way he talk, not what he do. But Justin Bieber is just a misguided teen. When black people riot, they like thugs and hoodlums. But when white people tear up shit, when Ohio State win a championship, they just unruly party goers. See, the wording is everything, how you word something. You know, how you word something is what put that image in a motherfucker head, and how you know what I'm saying, how you put something out there. So why are we not let's go to the motherfucking news. Let's Google them. Let's find out who they fucking producers is, who they editors is, who write these motherfucking messages on these teleprompters and word the things the way they do. You know, they say the black people is thugs when they do something else, but when the white people do something, they misguide the team. So it's other ways we can hit these motherfuckers from all different angles, and let's change this shit. If we really matter, let's make ourselves matter. Let's go to the motherfucking news station. Let's demand a motherfucking meeting, and let's say we need to know who puts out these news stories in the manner that they do. You know what I'm saying? Who does the shit the way they, you know what I'm saying? Who words the shit the way they, because everybody got to answer to somebody. And the fact that we are the customers, we are the consumers, we are allowing them to continue to do this bullshit and put this shit out here, put these negative images out there. Because the craziest part about the news is, anytime a motherfucker do something negative, and I'm not just saying black, anytime a motherfucker do something negative, the news is right there. But I don't see you motherfuckers at none of the black schools graduations saying, yeah, 200 black kids graduated from Withor. I don't see you motherfuckers there. I don't see you motherfuckers at UC. I ain't see, you know what I'm saying? When my daughter graduated from Walnut Hills, where the fuck was y'all at? I ain't see y'all. I ain't see y'all writing that motherfucking story. I guess because it wasn't important. It was like 200 people, 200 black people graduated from Harvard Law School. Where the fuck was the news at? I seen a meme on Facebook, but I ain't see you motherfucking news people. The motherfuckers that we watch a motherfucker portray us in a negative image. Like, we turn on some shit. That's like going to somebody's house to get insulted. You don't do that shit. That shit is dumb as fuck. And like I said, once again, our black leaders, like this motherfucker Michael Curitin, however you pronounce his name, the chief of UC police, black guy. You mean to tell me you a black police chief and Ray Tensing is under your watch, and you let this motherfucker terrorize black people for however long he was on the force? Nigga, you need to kill your motherfucking self, because you's a fucking bigger disgrace than anybody. This motherfucker was under your watch, and you let this motherfucker terrorize black people and do what the fuck he wanted to do. Like, can we get a fucking review board? Can we get a review board or a task force and get a motherfucking, like, get a report and get a report of get a report of how many tickets they give out, white versus black, and just kind of get a feel. You know, the same way like when a motherfucker trying to date a motherfucker and they just run this background check. Like, can we do a background check? Can we do a motherfucking review check year to year? Fuck just like how many arrests they made. Can we just find out how many tickets they wrote to white versus black to Mexican? Like, and that alone, you can get a mindset of what's inside this person's head or what they doing. Like, how is it you wrote out 800 tickets to black people and you only wrote out 50 to white people? How is that even possible when you in a mixed community? When you patrolling a mixed community? How is that? How do we let this type of shit happen? Our black leaders, Alicia Reese, yeah, you was all down for the city, but now you Ohio representative. Like, I guess you don't give a fuck about us no more. I don't even know if you still live in Cincinnati or not, but I hope this message reach you. Like, you see this shit that's going on in the city, where the fuck you at? I guess you up there in your cozy office in the motherfucking wherever the fuck you at, like the big office or whatever. But Chris Smitherman, like, where you at? Like, I mean, who trying to change some of these laws, or who trying to change the way these policemen do the shit they do? Like, I understand that when people pulled over, they be doing some foul shit, but almost everybody that got killed has been unarmed. Since I've been born, every black person that got killed in Cincinnati almost was unarmed. And then the motherfuckers that was armed, they had a knife. Like the motherfucker they killed in Coreyville, Clifton, like, yeah, he had mental issues, but he only had a knife. And y'all, you got a motherfucking gun and a taser and a billy club, and you can't handle a motherfucker with a knife? And we accepting this shit? We acting like this shit is new. This shit ain't new. These motherfuckers shoot first and ask questions later, but there don't even be no questions to ask because the motherfucker be dead. And we just let this shit go on and on. Like, we need to there's a lot of things that we need to do. You know what I'm saying? We need a motherfucking task force to attack this shit from all sides. The police side, the news side, like, that shit need to be handled. For real, we need to find out these editors, these motherfuckers, like, how do y'all just write these stories the way y'all did? How do y'all portray Trayvon Martin as a suspended kid that was smoking weed? Like, that make it like it's justifiable for him to fucking get killed. Because a motherfucker smoke weed and get suspended don't make his life less worthy than another motherfucker who on the A honor roll. Are you fucking serious? These is the type of shit that we need to fucking handle. We need to let these motherfuckers get away with the shit that they do, portray us in the way that they do. And if you gon' portray us, show the other side too. Don't just show a motherfucking bad side. Show the good side too. But they don't want to do that because that ain't interesting. Because that ain't what they want. Because that don't sell stories. Or do it.